Boom. What's up, folks? Welcome back to Look Good, Smell Good Fragrance Reviews. Today, I have two brand new 2020 releases, one from the house of Dolce Gabbana and one from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier. I've got the new 2020 release, Dolce Gabbana K Eau De Parfum, and the new Jean-Paul Le Mal Le Parfum. So if you want to know my full review on these fragrances, how they smell, what they're like, and what's their performance, stay tuned to Look Good, Smell Good Fragrance Reviews. Let's start with Jean-Paul Le Mal. Let's do it. And we're back. Let's start with Le Mal Le Parfum. Okay, so some of the notes you're gonna get in this fragrance, I think you're gonna get vanilla, cardamom, iris, and lavender, and some woodsy notes. Now, Le Mal on their website, Jean Paul on their website, don't put the full list of ingredients, but I know for a fact and believe that there's more fragrance notes in this fragrance other than what they list. However, let's first start with the smell. Now this, ladies and gents, as soon as you spray this, you will be reminded of the original Le Mal DNA. And how does it smell? Exactly that same iconic smell that you get from every single Le Mal flanker of the original Le Mal DNA. The same way Dior Sauvage has this iconic smell, Papa Rabanne 1 million, Invictus. Le Mal is also known for their iconic scent, and when you spray this, you will smell that straight away. However, it's followed really quickly by a heavy dose of sweetness, and that's coming from the cardamom and the iris that's in this fragrance. Quickly talk about the iris. It's listed as a note, however, I believe it sits more in the back, is not so prominent. So if you're hoping, or you were worried about having the same iris note that you get from Dior fragrance, it doesn't smell like Dior, and it's not the iris like in Dior. It rather sits in the back. It gives the fragrance a little bit of a sweet kick to it. It is detectable when you smell it up close. However, in the sillage of Jean-Paul Le Mal, it's not picked up. So this isn't an iris heavy fragrance. The main players in this fragrance that you're going to get is going to be the original Mal DNA, which is coming from the lavender, the vanilla, and the cardamom gives this a really sweet kick. How does it smell? It smells beautiful. I really enjoying this fragrance. The original Le Mal, I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't like it. It is good. It is an iconic scent. However, it's not one that I wore quite a lot. I thought the scent was okay, but nothing much. My second favorite from the house flanker would have been Jean Paul Ultramal. This being the third release, it's a really decent and good flanker. If you like sweet fragrances, gourmand fragrances, and you like the original Le Mal DNA, you're definitely going to love this. It smells absolutely amazing. Let's quickly finish things off, guys, with performance. With this, it's not a beast mode performer, it's not a room filler. However, it's still excellent. It still does the job for the amount that you get, the juice that you get, the quality of the juice, and the price that you get it for. This has amazing performance. Now, I went with 6 sprays and I easily got an arm's length of projection, which lingered around me, and I could smell it from myself for about maybe 2.5 hours to the 3-hour mark. For longevity wise, this lasted a good 8 to 10 hours, and you could pick it up. Even the next day, I could very faintly, slightly still pick it up. So longevity on clothes is good. On skin, you're looking at 5 to 6 hours. The initial performance, the initial projection, you will get that within the first 2 to 3 hour mark. After that, it starts to sit closer to the skin. However, for the most part, with performance, I wasn't disappointed at all. I liked it, and I'm happy with it, and I was okay with it. This to me smells more like a night out fragrance or a date night fragrance. When you spray it, it's not going to put anybody off. So it doesn't have that Paco Rabanne sweetness, and it also doesn't have the sweetness of its previous flanker, Le Mal Ultramal. Now, Ultramal was a very sweet fragrance with the note of pear. Le Mal doesn't have that type of fragrance. So can you wear it to a night out? Yes. Wear it to have dinner? Yes. Wear it on a date? Absolutely. This is one of those get cozy, nighttime, comfortable scents. Unisex scent. It's not a feminine scent, neither will I say it's really masculine. Both men and women can pull this off. Overall, great release. I like it. It's my number 2 from the lineup. My number 1 favorite fragrance will be Le Mal's Ultramal. I like that too much with the note of pear. It has a sweetness that this doesn't have. Ultramal would be my number 1, Le Mal would be my number 2, and the original Le Mal would be my number 3. So overall, great fragrance, great release. If you're thinking about buying this, I suggest you do pick it up. Is it worthy blind buy? Yes. Let's quickly move over to Dolce Gabbana K Eau De Parfum. Dolce Gabbana K Eau De Parfum. Now, some of the notes that you're going to get from this fragrance are going to be blood orange, Sicilian lemon, juniper berries, pimento, clary sage, geranium, lavandin, and finally in the base you're getting vetiver, patchouli. Some websites can mention that this contains cardamom, other people say fig. However, for the most part, this here smells really nice too. So this fragrance, Dolce Gabbana, let me just spray some, get a fresh spray. Smells really nice. The blood orange, the juniper berries, they come out straight away. And compared to the original, now the original K wasn't received too well by a lot of fragrance reviewers and consumers out there. I myself quite enjoyed the original K. However, for me, it was just a little bit too sharp and the performance was a little bit weak. So on a hot summer's day in the heat, it wasn't so bad, but the performance on the original K EDT was a little bit on the weaker side in my opinion, and everybody else said the same thing. With K Eau De Parfum, majority of the notes are similar and the scent character and profile is also slightly similar, but when this hits the dry down, K Eau De Parfum just has this thick, rich, opulent base to it that smells so nice and creamy. So it's the K version EDT, but except it has like a heavier dose of creaminess which comes from the patchouli, and it smells a hell of a lot better than the original K. And performance wise, this is also much better in performance. If I had to pick between the two, the Eau de Toilette or the Eau de Parfum, I would definitely go with this Eau de Parfum. Now, if you want a sharper type scent, because the scent of the Eau de Parfum is not as sharp, so it does have a smoother, mellower, thicker, richer type scent, but it doesn't have that sharpness. So if you like that sharpness from the EDT, then you're better off going with that. But me personally, the scent profile and character that comes off the Eau de Parfum, I much better prefer the Eau de Parfum K. And with regards to performance, this as well was a sleeper on me. So I don't know if I turned anosmic to this or I just couldn't pick it up, but I sprayed this around 5 p.m. and by 7 p.m. I couldn't smell it, and I wasn't sure what it was. However, walking out through the day, doing what I was doing my daily tasks, whatever, chores, whatever you want to call it, at 9 p.m. I managed to pick this up, just walking down, and I managed to smell this coming from myself. So it was a sleeper on me, you know. Maximum, I think I'd say about 2.5 hours to 3 hours projection. It does have a lingering effect, so people around you will smell it. Again, just like the Le Parfum we just reviewed, this is also not a room filler. Both of these perfumes, they stay quite close to your skin, and not so close that nobody will be able to pick it up, but rather close enough not to offend anybody. Both of them leave a decent sillage around you, so you can wear these to work, you can wear them on a night out, on a date, casually, on a casual occasion. Le Parfum, I would say dressed up. Dolce Gabbana K, once again, it's one of those fragrances that it doesn't have that teenage playful vibe. It's got more of a mature type of scent, so I think adults can pull this off. You can wear it on a night out, definitely wear it on a date, casually as well, and you can wear it dressed up. So really versatile, great release from the house of Dolce Gabbana. Finishing off with both of these scents over here, with Le Parfum and Dolce Gabbana. Let me get the Le Parfum. Sorry, so just finishing off with one con that I have about both of these fragrances over here. So one major con that I have about Le Male and Dolce Gabbana K Eau de Parfum is that both of these fragrances, they have similar scents compared to the original counterparts. Now, hear me out. These smell much better than their original counterparts. These perform better than the original counterparts, but the only con would be that they actually smell slightly similar to their original counterparts. So there's nothing unique about them. That's the only con. When you smell Le Male, you're gonna get the original DNA, but it's nothing unique, it's nothing new, it's nothing spectacular, nothing that's gonna wow you. The only thing that's gonna excite you is that it smells different, but it still carries that same DNA. The same goes with Dolce Gabbana K Eau de Parfum. When you smell it, it actually smells similar 2K original EDT. It does differ, it is better, it's much thicker, but if you never like the original K, you're not gonna like this. And if you never like the original Le Male DNA, then again, you're not gonna like this either. So both of these are great fragrances. Once again, they smell much better than the original counterparts. They perform much better than the original counterparts. However, they just lack that uniqueness. That's it from me over here. I Look Good, Smell Good fragrance review, guys. Please hit that subscribe button, push the notification bell, and comment down below any questions. I'd be happy to answer. Thank you for watching my channel. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.